Hi, it's Nikki for my 36-week update. What have I got to say this week? My symptoms for this, well, the last couple of weeks since my last update. Actually, particularly this week, my heartburn has come back with a vengeance. Luckily, it's not every day, but you know, a couple of days ago, I had heartburn all day. And then I probably didn't make it better by going out to an Indian restaurant and eating quite spicy food that night. But I had a terrible night that night, and you know, from about 4 o'clock in the morning, I just kept waking up with really bad heartburn and just really didn't sleep well. But yeah, it's not, I didn't have it at all today, so it's just every now and then, but yeah, it was really bad. A couple of days this week, and my swelling is continuing. I think it's definitely worse in the heat. Like if I was having this baby in winter, I probably wouldn't notice so much. Like I went out for a walk earlier. My friend Stefani came around with her little baby Annie Jean, and we went for a walk in the park out the back, and afterwards when I got back I noticed I could not move my rings anymore, like off my finger. Now it's calmed down a bit, like now that I'm not out in the heat and you know, moving and stuff, you know, I've managed to get my rings off and I can put them back on. It's not easy, but I can still do it. But yeah, so I think the heat is definitely a contributing factor. Not that I'm complaining about the heat. I would still rather, you know, hot days and swelling over cold days and no swelling. I'm just a summer person. But yeah, so there's that. This morning I felt like this kind of stabbing pain, like I guess in the cervix or something, and I'm really hoping that you know, is the beginning of effacement or something. You know, for when I go to my next doctor's appointment, she tells me I haven't thinned out at all, I'll be like, argh. But yeah, so that was for, I don't know, a couple of hours this morning that I was having that, like just walking around the apartment. And so yeah, it was, I don't know, I hope it's the beginning of effacement, but if it was just the fact that she was jumping up and down on, you know, my bladder and my cervix and everything, then in terms of jumping up and down and movements, I felt the hiccups quite a lot less this week. In fact, I don't think I've felt them at all since at least the weekend, and today's Friday. But she's still moving around quite a lot, very wriggly and squirmy and poking me, and she still keeps changing sides. She's like head down, but she still will change sides in terms of, like, if her butt is on the right side of my abdomen, and then like I feel her kicking, like little feet lumps are on the left, and then you know, then it's the opposite. So she keeps changing which way she's facing, but still I think in general mostly facing towards the back, you know, whatever angle that might be. So I guess that's a good thing. I had a doctor's appointment last Saturday. It's funny, it was only 6 days ago and it feels like it was an eternity ago. And yet I don't feel like this week went particularly slowly. And at this appointment I got a CTG scan, which is they strapped electrodes to my belly and just measured the baby's heartbeat. And the doctor noticed, like I was in the room by myself, and then I took the little readout to the doctor's room afterwards, and she noticed that I had a contraction during the scan. And she said, "Oh, did it hurt?" I'm like, "I had a contraction." So it was just a Braxton Hicks ones. Usually, well, I feel like I've been getting more Braxton Hicks contractions of late, but I guess I don't always notice them because I didn't even notice this one during the CTG scan. So after I had the scan and I went and saw the doctor, she also checked to see how, you know, if anything was happening down there, and I was 100% completely closed, not even effaced. So that's why I'm hoping, you know, maybe by the time I have my appointment next week, a little bit maybe, but we'll see. I had a couple of baby showers, one last Saturday and one the Sunday before that. So the first one, it was thrown for me by my friends, and they didn't have enough room in their house, so not everybody on my list could actually get invited, so that's why I had the second one, which I just invited some of the other ones over to my house, my apartment, because yeah, I kind of felt like I didn't want them to feel like, oh, she doesn't like me, she didn't even invite me to her baby shower. So that's why I had that one. And yeah, so it was a nice time at both of those, and yeah, played a few games and gave out a few prizes and stuff. So yeah, I think everybody had a nice time. And I guess I could show you some of the stuff, but a lot of it is in the wash. Like all the clothes and stuff I put in the wash. And speaking of which, that's probably like the only, I guess, nesting thing that I'm currently wanting to do, like just getting stuff washed and ready. But I don't know if it's really nesting, because it's not like this sense of urgency that I need to get it done. It's like, okay, well, the baby's coming soon and it's something that you should do. And the same with like prepping my cloth nappies. I've got all the microfiber ones prepped enough, but the natural fiber ones need to be prepped a lot, like washed more times, so I'm still in the process of doing that. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I'm really nesting so much. I don't know, maybe the baby's just in no hurry to come, so my state of mind is like, yeah, I've got time, you know, I'm no rush. Maybe like, you know, I'll get to 40 weeks and I'll suddenly be like, oh, I've got to do this, that and the other, but yeah, otherwise it's just kind of normal housework, what I would do anyway, so and what else? So I guess I've also been like realising that I'll be classified as full term on next Monday, so that's in 3 days. I have been trying to get together the last minute baby items that I would like to have, at least in the newborn stage. So I went to a baby store last Tuesday and picked up a few things. Like I got a couple of dummies. I don't know if she's going to take them or what, but I got them just in case. Went on Amazon and ordered a few kind of larger items that were on my baby registry, but I figured, well, I've had my shower now, and these are some things that I particularly want for the newborn stage. So there probably will be some more stuff that people will buy like after the baby's born from my registry, because that's the way they like to do it over here, particularly like Vince's family and the like French side of it. They wait until after the baby's born. So yeah, but I did want to get some things and have them ready for when she arrives. So they're in the mail and I'm waiting for those, and I guess once they come I'll feel like, yeah, baby can come anytime now. So that's good. And I guess the last thing I wanted to mention for this week is in terms of setting up the nursery and everything, It's not exactly completely finished yet. There's still a couple of things in here that I need to get rid of, like, you know, an old computer desk and computer chair that we just don't have room for, and at the moment they're just sitting in this room because we've got nothing else to do with them until we get rid of them. So I guess we'll just either look for someone that wants them gratis or take them to the recycling centre. And other than that, yesterday I decided I wanted to change the whole furniture arrangement around just to see how it would work out, so it's all different to the way I'd originally thought I was going to do it. And you know what, I may even change my mind again, and Vince will probably get sick of me by the time I tell him to move the furniture 10 times, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. But because I haven't finished deciding exactly where I want stuff yet, I haven't put any of the decorations or anything up, you know, in terms of like all my jungle animals. And I got like stickers and wall freezers and like little like foam decorations to stick on the wall, and like this poster. So I haven't put any of those up yet. I just keep putting it off. But yeah, so the baby's room isn't like completely as I would like it to be finished, you know, once she actually arrives, but it's getting closer. Oh, and well, we had a public holiday yesterday, so we're getting a bit stuck into like all the last minute handyman jobs and stuff that we needed to do. And I wanted to install a new light fitting for this room, but I don't know, the ceilings must be made of diamond or something. They're impossible to drill through. We've tried, like, we went to the store and got like the strongest drill bit they had to drill through cement that has metal bits through it, and it still did not work. So we were both very frustrated at that, and we just didn't know what to do. So there is currently no overhead light in this room. And we're thinking, you know, while we're waiting, because both of our fathers are pretty good at handyman type stuff, but of course they're really far away and they won't be coming until after the baby's born. So in the meantime, I mean, maybe we'll just get like a tall lamp or something, like a, you know, one of those really tall ones, and, you know, wait until one of our fathers comes and maybe helps us out with this light fitting, because yeah, we just got so frustrated yesterday that we couldn't drill through the ceiling. And I think that's more or less all I wanted to mention. So I'll see you again next week. I don't think I'll be going early, so yeah, see you then.